Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Elizaveta Shpilovaya, and today I want to introduce you my research topic about solar energy and its application. Before we start, I want to give you some background information about my topic. Solar energy is the renewable energy source that is produced by the sun's light and heat and provides power without any green gases created. In the 21st century, energy consumption has increased significantly due to the Industrial Revolution. That is why scientists are looking for new energy sources that could be powerful and eco-friendly like sun's emission. It is impossible to imagine life without energy. It is highly used by people all around the world. Unfortunately, its main sources such as coal or oil that humans utilize are limited or create a lot of pollutions. Therefore, scientists came up with the idea of solar energy. This presentation is going to describe the applications of solar energy, its advantages and disadvantages. Also, I want to mention some facts about solar radiation. It is the most abundant energy source available on Earth and provides enough energy to meet the world's annual consumption needs every 50 minutes. However, compared to the rest renewable energy resources such as wind or water, solar is the least utilized and supplies about 0.1 of the world's energy consumption. There are two types of solar energy conversions which I will be focusing on. They are photovoltaic or PV which converts sunlight directly into the electricity, and concentrating solar thermal CST, which is indirect electricity generation. So to start, photovoltaic is the direct conversion of light into electricity at the atomic level. The diagram illustrates the operation of a solar panel and its cells. Solar cells are made of the semiconductor materials such as silicon. The semiconductor layer is forming an electric field, positive on one side and negative on the other. When light energy strikes the solar cell, electrons and protons are separating from the atoms and create electrical circuit, and the electrons are captured in the form of an electric current, that is electricity. The PV system can have capacities from a few to several tens of kilowatts, which is enough to supply the daily need of the one person, with module efficiencies of up to 38.9% that have been reached in the past 10 years. It is not much, but still it's increasing every year. So there are some ways how PV systems can be applied. First is solar panels. PV is an ideal source for meeting lighting needs, as they are used to provide lighting to many billboards, traffic signs, public use facilities, and homes. As a 100% eco-friendly, it significantly reduces the carbon dioxide footprints and helps to prevent money loss of its users. Also, photovoltaic panels are used to produce electricity which powers a water pump, like on this picture provided, for getting the drinking water from a well. This is especially useful in agriculture to water the fields and in the third world countries as the main hydration source. Then we move on to the concentrating solar thermal. Solar thermal power plants generate electricity indirectly. Heat from the sun's rays is collected by the mirrors or solar collectors and used to heat a fluid. The steam produced from the heated fluid powers a generator that produces electricity. One advantage of CSP is that when there is no sunlight, the conventional generators can be run on natural gas or petroleum, allowing the plant to continue to generate power. Solar water heating can reduce CO2 emissions of a family of 4 by 3 tons per year if replacing electricity. The standard technology have an efficiency up to 41%, which is slightly above the rate of photovoltaic technology, but it requires a lot of space instead. There are many ways of implementing the system. Here are some of them. First is systems for heating water. The water is heated mostly by a heat generator, as you can see on the picture, which is supported by the solar thermal energy system on sunny days collected by the mirrors. Around 60% of the annual heating requirements for a house are provided by the solar thermal energy systems like provided on this picture. Cooling system. Surprisingly, but solar thermal systems can be used to cool down the buildings. It uses a thermochemical process where the chemical used releases heat that is then cooled down. The process happens through evaporation and condensation of liquids. This technology is used for cooling buildings as air conditioning or industrial processes of refrigeration. Despite all the benefits I listed, there are some disadvantages. The high cost of solar power compared with traditional sources of electricity generation is caused by the high cost of manufacturing and installing solar panels. Although solar energy can still be collected during cloudy days, the efficiency of the solar system drops significantly. There are also some toxic materials and hazardous products used during the manufacturing process of solar photovoltaics, which can indirectly affect the environment and humans. To end my presentation, nevertheless, as a result of scientists' constant researches and developments, the utilization of solar energy is experiencing great rapid progression. Therefore, it is reasonable to predict that in the near future of 21st century, solar energy will become one of the main sources of energy, surpassing others like fossil fuel resources, as it is environmental friendly and it can easily satisfy the world's energy needs. This is the end of my presentation. Thank you very much for your attention.